rigmarole where the wild things flow. Rigmarole, the voice of the fight. Dolph and James are shining the light.
Welcome everybody. How you doing? This here is Dolph, and this is the Rigmarole podcast.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm Dolph. You are James.
James?
James!
James!
That's right. But he was right that this is the Rigmarole podcast.
The Rigmarole podcast.
With Dolph and James.
That's right.
That's right.
That'd be James.
I do be Dolph.
And I'd be having a microphone above my head.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's different.
Yeah, it makes me feel special though. It's like I'm in a movie.
It almost looks like you're used to that particular position. With that shaped thing. That's funny.
Well, I figured, I was trying to be you.
Ah, that's not cool.
That was cool.
David Terry. All right, so this is gonna be the first episode of the new year, of the new season.
Yes, this will technically be the last one we are recording this year.
That's right. That is right. It is it's the 30th right now.
Today is the 30th.
Today is the 30th. Now, if you saw our last official episode,
And you better have.
you better have.
You sons of bitches.
We went over the irrefutable, undebatable, undeniable champion of the world
Me.
Christmas movie.
Oh.
Top 5. But of course, after we spent a 2-hour video discussing it, making a list and checking it twice and coming up with our answers, like a week and a half later, I get a call from James going, "I think our list is wrong."
Well, I mean, besides the fact that there were movies that we brought up that we never discussed other than bringing them up initially.
Yeah, we did miss a couple.
We didn't get back and talk about the Home Alones at all.
We did not.
Or Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Plus, there's other stuff that didn't get brought up. We didn't talk about Arthur Christmas or Klaus.
I think we talked about Arthur Christmas. No, we didn't.
No, that was later when I was saying we didn't talk about it.
We didn't talk about Christmas with the Cranks.
That's true.
4 Christmases.
Yes.
Serendipity, which technically is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
And it's a good movie.
I hear Terry laughing.
I hear Terry laughing too. He's with us in spirit. But anyways, yeah, so of course he had to call me. We're like, our list is wrong.
Well, there was that. Plus, I am, again, under our criteria that we said, I'm not sure that, I could sit there and argue and say that regardless of what some people may say about Die Hard, it's not technically a Christmas movie. Even though Bruce Willis said that.
He did.
Even though the director and the writer and stuff said it was. And I think they're probably more of an authority than he is. But the argument that people have for Die Hard being a Christmas movie isn't a bad argument. But we went ahead and we said it's not a Christmas movie, but for some reason, It's a Wonderful Life stayed in there, and I again rewatched it, and I don't really believe it's a Christmas movie.
And like I said on the phone, because I did argue a little bit, and I will continue to argue. I will state that your reasons are valid. They are. By our definitions, it is not a Christmas movie. At the very end, it's around the holidays, and at the very end, the Christmas tree and all that. But throughout the rest of the movie, they're not really talking about Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, it's effectively, they don't really talk about Christmas until the very end when it's Christmas time, and then they show all that stuff where if he would not have been alive.
Yeah.
And then it's just he's back alive, and it's Christmas time again. There's Merry Christmas, movie house, and that's about it.
I think the difference though between
movie house,
between It's a Wonderful Life and Die Hard, falls on 2 different things. Number one, It's a Wonderful Life has been around way longer, and it's been more widely accepted and associated as a Christmas movie than Die Hard has. And I'm not talking about just with the time that it's been around, but the amount of people that recognize Die Hard as a Christmas movie is relatively small. I mean, it's a pretty like almost culty following type amount.
Yeah, I also watched Die Hard again.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And amongst all the other
movies.
stuff, I guess I never really paid attention to not just that, but also how much actual Christmas music is playing throughout that whole movie.
Is it really? I don't think I've ever paid attention to that.
There's a lot of Christmas music throughout that whole movie.
I might have to change my opinion. If there's Christmas music playing in the soundtrack of a movie that is taking place around Christmas time, it might be a Christmas movie.
Plus, I mean, technically, it's about a dad coming out and trying to get his family back together, which is that seems to be a Christmas
Was
type.
Jingle Bells in the movie?
Maybe. Ooh, what was that?
I'm not entirely sure.
It was a notification of some sort.
Are you on Do Not Disturb?
Not.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's all right. We'll see what happens. But if Jingle Bells is playing in a movie, it's I think automatically a Christmas movie.
Well, I know there is a lot of Christmas music. I'm just not sure about that particular thing.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of it. I mean, a lot of Christmas music.
Now, have you watched Violet Night yet?
Not yet.
You son of a bitch! I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. Get on it. It's on.
I think it's on Prime.
It's on Prime.
I watched Sonic 3.
That is not a Christmas movie.
That may be true, but I made you watch that last little scene thing.
That is an anime.
Hey, but I made you watch that little end scene thingy, and I told you
it's badass. I might not watch the movie, but I might wait till the movie comes out and then fast forward to that particular scene so I can see it all nice in HD.
Told you that was very, very much Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's fucking undeniable, irrefutable.
7 emeralds, 7 balls.
Supersonic.
People turning. The fighting looked good.
It looked amazing. It looked great.
I told you.
It reminded me of the Goku Majin Vegeta fight. Very much so. Especially close to the beginning where Sonic got threw up against the mountain little thing. I was like, oh! It's so cool. It's so good.
I liked when they did that zoom out of the Earth and you could see the gold streaks going across everywhere really fast.
Oh yeah, it's. They were taking a lot of liberties. Akira Toriyama would be, I think, both happy and pissed.
Well, I mean, it's not like he didn't know that. I mean, Sonic's been around for a good while.
I know, but still, I think he'd watch that and be like, "Oh, look at them hedgehog! That's my shit."
You need to get caught up on Daima.
I know I do.
You really do.
I know.
I want to be able to talk to you about stuff.
I want to be able to talk about stuff, but I got to watch it first. I will watch Daima when you watch Violent Night.
Okay, Mario. You're wearing red and you got a mustache.
I don't have a mustache. I shaved today.
It's the cord for the microphone thingy. You keep leaning down.
It's a me, Mario.
I got green.
That's funny. I never put that together.
That's what we did at the bar for Halloween that one year.
We did. My mustache kept falling off. I remember.
Mine did not.
Did you use super glue?
No, I just used the little sticky stuff on the back of the mustache.
Oh. I used a glue stick.
But I used the sticky stuff on the mustache, but I also had facial hair, so it probably stuck to that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It makes sense.
It did make a sense. So we did not have a guest for today, which is fine. It's completely fine. Because fuck a guest.
In the ass.
That's right.
I don't know. What?
It hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't.
And
Are we doing it?
do it.
Is that what we're going to do?
You should do it.
Do you think we should?
I think you should.
Because we've been ignored by these people for a long time.
I don't care.
You don't care. This episode of Rigmarole Podcast with Dolph and James was not brought to you by anybody.
It wasn't. I mean, it is.
Was it?
It is brought to you by nobody.
Yep.
It's brought to you by us.
That's right. You know what? This episode of Dolph and James Rigmarole Podcast was brought to you by Rigmarole Podcast with Dolph and James.
That's right. I'm James.
I'm Dolph. Give us your money. And these nuts did not sponsor this.
They didn't. But they should.
They should. We want your nuts. We want your money. But mostly your money. And nuts.
I figured, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, figuring you, I would say you want the nuts.
The nuts are good.
You love the nuts.
The nuts are great. Could eat the nuts every day.
You know, I make fun of you, and I'm like, yeah, you want the nuts, blah blah blah. But every time we got nuts, it's because I brought the nuts.
I was gonna say you're the one that like keeps us in stock of nuts.
I always have a stockpile of nuts.
If you go to James's house, you're gonna find a lot of nuts laying around.
That's right.
That's right.
But no balls.
No, just nuts.
No damn balls.
NoDamnBalls.com.
.org.
This episode was not brought to you by No Damn Balls. All right.
Go, Daddy.
So we talked about this on a previous episode briefly. We were trying to do like the whole conspiracy theory episode, and no, I'm not going to bring up the dragons.
He will bring up the dragons. He can't help it. He'll bring up dragons and he'll bring up fucking vans.
I forgot about the van. I forgot all about the van.
He'll do it.
I wasn't gonna.
And dragons in vans and dragons driving vans. Vans with dragon pictures on them.
That's wonderful. I love it. But no,
Dragging these nuts on your face.
with the dragons, I see them. No. Okay, no. So I've been scrolling TikTok a lot here lately, and I'm not gonna go on record and say that I am either on either side of this argument or debate or movement or whatever the fuck it is, but there's a lot of that flat earth shit going around on TikTok, and I was watching some of it today, and it's getting pretty interesting.
Be it?
It be. It was talking about how, like, you know, and now that I bring it up and I'm listening to myself talk about it, I'm just like, I think I know how you were feeling about the whole dragons thing.
Oh, about like, I find this interesting. I think something I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it might be possible. There's some stuff about it, but people are going to judge me for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm not saying that I'm a flat earth person, because stop it. But no, it's pretty interesting. You know, at the very, very least, it's fun to entertain the idea of it, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Yeah. But you'll have to check it out. I mean, like, there's some interesting, I'm not going to say science, but pseudoscience that's been done.
Pseudoscience.
That's been done. That kind of like makes you go, maybe, but then at the same time you're like,
Is it something from the Sissy Institute?
It is the sissy scientist.
That's right, the Scientific Institute of Sciencey Stuff at Yale.
That's right. I remember that. Oh, Betty White. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but Betty White was a whole lot older than she kind of let on.
It was hundreds of years old.
Hundreds of years old. National treasure Betty White. That shit was
National Treasure Nicolas Cage.
That was so funny.
And Jason Momoa.
You know, for a second there, like, I forgot what that whole video was about. But it was the DB Cooper.
That's right.
It took me a while. I was like...
And Flintstone vitamins.
I was like, that was our Betty White video. I was like, wait, that wasn't a Betty White video. It's just, we talked a lot about Betty White. It's like, what was that video about? Immortality? No, DB Cooper. That's right. He's not dead.
He's actually multiple hundreds of years old.
And national treasure. Jim Parsons is DB Cooper.
That's right. It's been proven.
Mm-hmm. With science. But no.
From the professors.
From the professors?
Of the Scientific Institute for Sciencey Stuff at Yale.
That's fantastic. All right. But now, like, what have you been up to lately? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas was good.
Christmas was good.
I smoked me a brisket on Christmas, and it was good. It was a Christmas brisket, and not just that, but it kind of sucked but it was awesome at the same time. Real quick, because I was initially going to put it on at like 1 o'clock in the morning. That way, it'd be ready by the time everybody was eating. But I fell asleep, so I didn't actually get it on the smoker until like 4:30 in the morning. So then, when all the food was ready at like 2:30 in the afternoon, the brisket wasn't ready, and everybody ate, and then everybody left, and then the brisket was ready. And I had a full brisket, and everybody left, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And it was a good
brisket. I'm glad you elaborated that, because you just were like, "I smoked me a brisket on Christmas," and I was just thinking, like first you're smoking corn, then you're smoking meat, like. You chill the fuck out, dude.
That's right.
Just chill out. Oh, I had a pretty good Christmas. I went to my cousin's, and then I went to my mom's. Saw my Aunt Betty. She's got a new dog, little big dog, and she got a new vehicle. It's a
what was it? A mini dog.
It's a toy dog, but she got a new vehicle. It's a van. Shit. It's small. It's really small. They should come up with a word for like a small van. Like a
short van.
Like a minivan. That's right. That's right. See, I wasn't going to bring it up. I had forgotten all about it, and then you reminded me.
And then you had to.
I did. What's in the bag?
Huh?
What's in the bag?
Well, I just figured, over the last couple times, as an example, we had
talked about stuff.
Well, we had, trying to make this big list about crap.
No, did you bring pencils and paper?
And I figured just in case.
That's hilarious.
I'm prepared.
That's funny. This man brought pencils and paper.
Yeah, unfortunately, my pencils
are not sharpened.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take care of that real quick.
Did you bring a sharpener too? Are you serious? Really?
I'm sharpening pencils.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know why this is funny. I love it.
What the fuck? God. Y'all are probably really fucking confused. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. Alright, so for like fucking years, he calls me a beaver. Like one day he just says, "You look like a beaver," and then like he'd be like, "You're a beaver. You're a fucking beaver." And like there's like this big we went on back and forth about like the beavers and fucking versus the humans and the uprising and shit. And this man just pulled out a fucking pencil sharpener. It's a fucking beaver. So like he's like, "Hey, sharpening pencils," and I happen to look over, and he's got a pencil in his fucking mouth, just going. And I'm like, fucking beaver. I wasn't prepared for that. I was not ready.
I had that planned for like a week.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Good shit. That was funny. That was good. Fucking beaver pencil sharpener. That's amazing.
I didn't even know if we were going to need that at all. I was just like, I'm making sure I bring this because I'm going to play it off and it's going to be hilarious.
So we're not going to need pencils and paper. You just wanted an excuse to bring out the beaver.
We probably will not need the papers and the
That's
pencils.
what I thought. That's fair. I was played. Beaver brother. My brother.
But you were played well.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a good little Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Alright.
We love it.
I did. That was funny.
This was actually a Christmas present.
Who got you that?
Kylie. My daughter.
She's got you. Your dad. Would you like a beaver pencil sharpener?
I didn't say I understood it, but as soon as I seen it, I went, "Oh my God, this is the best gift." Good Lord.
That's funny. That was good.
Oh,
That was good. So I was talking to Vince a little bit.
way to change the subject.
Yeah, I was talking to Vince a little bit a couple days ago, and he brought up the Marvel the MCU overdub project, and he was like, "So who's called dibs on who?" And I'm like, "The better question is, who are you wanting to call dibs on?" He's like, "I want Tony." He's like, "I want Spider-Man." Yeah, I want Bucky. I was like, okay.
He wants like all the big people. Well, not necessarily. I mean, Bucky's not really that
Well,
big of a people,
I explained to him he's never overdubbed, and I explained to him like the problems with him being Tony and Spider-Man.
Yeah, because I mean, they have scenes together.
Yeah, back and forth. Like me and you were able to do it, kinda, but not very well. It's hard.
It is.
But yeah, he's like, well, I can record one and then go back. And
No.
I was like, that's not how we do it, man. It's all one take, everybody together. We want it as neat as possible.
Well, I mean, it's got to be as improv as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point. We understand that, yes, okay, if we really wanted to do it great,
We would sit and write.
and we would write, or we would take multiple takes, and we would do it something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not the point.
No, that's not what we do.
No.
No, we like to get everybody together, come up with a premise, like an underlying basic plot of the film, and then assign characters and come up with like little drives and motivations for each character, and then be like, go.
I actually really did think of one the other day that I thought I would like to do.
Okay.
Just because it's a horrible movie.
Ooh.
Horrible movie. And there was a part of me that goes, I wonder if we could make that.
Good.
Yes, and other people have tried it.
Really?
Other people have tried it, and you can technically like purchase it to watch like that, and it was more entertaining. But
What is it?
Evolution.
Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm having Annihilation flashbacks.
Annihilation. The problem with that
Was the switching. Like, way too many people. And
it was, but it was way too many people that hadn't did it before that weren't used to it.
Buddy, I think even with our, like, good crew, that movie would have been doomed. Again, it was all over the place. It was switching way too quick. Like, switching faster.
I never realized how much it was switching between shots until we were doing it.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
But no, we can try Evolution.
I think Evolution could be good.
Who would you want to be?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a horrible movie. It's hard to pick somebody good in that. I mean, Roshi?
Roshi?
And kind of Piccolo, honestly.
Okay. Well, if
if we're doing Mortal Kombat, I was with Liu Kang, and so we switched that around.
If I'm doing Goku, I'm doing my Goku. I'm doing my. Listen here, you dirty son of a bitch. Probably, most likely, unless we come up with something funnier.
Of course, I guess if we had Anthony for that, he'd probably want Roshi. Damn it.
Well, if we get Anthony for that, he's definitely Yamcha.
Oh, I thought you'd try to make me Yamcha.
Oh, I wouldn't try to make you Yamcha. Although, surprisingly, Yamcha was the only halfway decent thing in that fucking movie.
I agree.
Decent,
followed by Bulma and Mai.
Bulma was okay. Bulma was alright. Mai... Yeah.
She kind of looked the part, but she was too much. She was more of a badass than she should have been.
Way more of a badass.
Yeah, because Chi-Chi should not have had any problem handling Mai.
No, not a bit. Not a bit.
I was thinking about that the other day, just how bad that movie actually is.
It's fucking terrible.
And there's one thing particular in that movie that I think is almost the worst thing in that movie, and it never gets brought up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
This is gonna sound weird when I say it at first, because you're gonna go, "That gets brought up all the time." But it's a problem with the characterization of Goku.
Him being white?
No.
Okay.
Because Goku's an alien.
Thank you.
He doesn't have to be Japanese. He can be. It doesn't matter.
I had this debate a couple of days ago online with some people that brought up evolution, and they were like, it could have been a great movie had they done this and this and this, and the biggest problem is they didn't cast an Oriental man for Goku. And I was like, Saiyans are aliens. They're not from Japan. And they're like,
they're not.
They're absolutely not. And they were fine with Bulma being a white girl, and I'm just like, makes no sense. But anyway, so what do you mean the characterization of how he's like not dumb and shit?
No, not even that.
Okay, because he should have been dumb.
I agree, but when you think about Goku, what are the main characteristics you automatically think of?
The hair is an icon.
Yeah,
but they did what they could.
I'm mostly talking about personality-wise.
Oh, shit. Extremely happy, ditzy, but very determined, especially whenever, something's in his way. But mainly, he's always just looking for a good fight.
And that is the problem.
Yeah.
No. There's one particular thing.
Okay.
Think about it just real quick, because that man, he wants to fight.
Yeah. Everybody.
I mean, to hell with anything. It doesn't matter if even Super, because that is a prime example of that shit.
Yeah.
They're going, look, don't piss off the Omni King, don't ask for big tournaments, don't do all that. And they're like, no, I want to fight. To the point where it's like, well, you're going to potentially, kill your universe and everybody else. I don't care. I'm going to punch somebody in the face.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Goku's a little bit of an asshole.
Yes. So,
extremely selfish.
Back to evolution. You get about halfway through that movie, all of a sudden, they show up on that island where Chi-Chi is. Mm-hmm. Where they're having
a big tournament.
Martial arts tournaments.
Yeah.
And he does not care.
Yeah,
he just seen it. He just seen it and was like, "Oh, you come here to fight too? Oh, or you come here to fight? That's cool." And then just walked off. If that would have been the show, he would have been like, "Oh, what? People fighting?
I want in.
People fighting? Can I join?" And it's like, but Goku, I got, you know, I'm a girl, I got boobs and stuff. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even care if you got food. They're fighting. I want to fight.
You're right. I mean,
that's exactly what would have happened.
You're not wrong. Okay, so something tells me you've watched Evolution recently.
No, I was actually I was watching people bitch about Evolution.
It sounds like a good time.
And actually, they brought up that point. It wasn't something I noticed. But as soon as I saw that, I went, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I never really put that together. But that's a great point. Because, I mean, that's like his entire drive.
More than anything. I mean, from the moment that he started training with Roshi, that's all he cared about was fighting.
Yeah.
Now, like, when the first arc, the whole Garlic Jr. thing, not so much. He was on the trip for the Dragon Balls, and he was fight, but that wasn't his main focus, was trying to go fight people.
You said Garlic Jr.
I meant Pilaf.
But you said Garlic.
I meant Pilaf.
You said Garlic Jr.
I meant Pilaf.
Garlic Jr.
Pilaf.
Garlic.
You knew what I meant.
But you said Garlic Jr.
I fucked up.
You did.
You knew what I meant. He's another little short dude with the pointy ears.
Dragons.
They have balls.
I seen them. Anyways, but no, dude, you're right. That's pretty much, yeah.
If anything, that's the main character trait of that man.
Yeah,
more than anything, and he just
You know, that and shitty father. He is.
But not as bad as everybody makes it out to
yes,
be.
he is. Yes,
just because he was dead most of the time.
No, I don't even care about the being dead, the being dead stuff. It was just a go on, Daddy, let's go fight. And Chi-Chi be like, and if Chi-Chi wouldn't let him go train, then Goku's like, okay, well, I'm leaving. Fuck you. I ain't spending no time with you. Fuck you. You have your books. You enjoy your books and shit.
Or he'd be like, oh, come on, the books aren't important. It don't matter about that. And then he'd take him anyway.
Yeah, and then like the whole fucking, thing with Namek, after Namek explodes and they go to wish Goku back, and turns out he's been alright. He's been alive the whole time. He's just not ready to come back. He don't want to come home. Fuck his family. Fuck his kid. He did not care at all.
I gotta train.
I'd rather spend some time with these fucking aliens that I've never met in my life. Fuck my family.
They're gonna train me.
But the biggest factor and supporting piece of evidence that Goku is a shitty father is, I've got a plan that my little teenage son is going to be the one to defeat Cell. I'm not going to talk to him about it beforehand. We're not going to make a plan. I'm going to get out there. Me and Cell are going to have a big fight. Then I'm going to throw Gohan to the wolves. But before I do, I'm going to give Cell fucking Sensu Bean. That's shitty. It's so fucking shit. And like if that would have been botched, like if that would have just not worked out.
I mean, at least his reasoning for it, right?
I get it, but what if he would have been wrong? Like in real life, that he could have been so fucking wrong.
Speaking of which,
oh shit,
it's a little off topic.
Yeah.
But do you know how redundant it is to say Sensu Bean?
Sensu Bean, no. The Sensu mean bean. It's a bean. That's hilarious.
Yes, that's why a lot of times if you look in the Japanese stuff or you look at the subtitle, it's like, give me a Sensu.
Gotcha. That's funny.
I want a bean.
Give me my double bean. Give me my bean. Oh yeah, Jirobe's the bean daddy.
It's bean daddy.
Bean daddy out. It's so good. Oh fuck, we're gonna overdub Evolution, aren't we?
I'd like to.
Fuck.
Right. I'm just trying to think of weird concepts, like what are they gonna do when they're like fighting on the clotheslines in the beginning?
We're gonna have a lot of
stupid shit. Stupid shit.
We're gonna have a lot of old man crunchy noises. We're gonna bring that back. It's gonna be funny. I'm starting to see it. I think we can do it.
I think it's such a horrible movie.
That we can.
But it has a budget high enough that it seems like it could work.
I don't even think we'd
You
need a
just have
big.
to turn it into like a stupid comedy.
We wouldn't even need a relatively big crew for it. I think like 4 people should do. For that, should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or,
Oh.
I wish. Have you ever seen the other 2 live action Dragon Ball movies?
I watched one.
There's a Korean one and there's a Chinese one.
I think it was the Chinese one that I watched. I forget what it was called. But it was fucking ridiculous. And it wasn't even like they couldn't say Dragon Ball.
Right.
And oh shit. It was pretty recently I watched this. I think it was the Chinese one. But yes, I have seen.
Look, there's a weird little bit of like weird charm to the Chinese one.
No, there is not.
The Korean one is batshit insane.
Maybe that was the one I watched.
I mean, so much worse than anything I thought possible.
Let me see which one I watched. Let me find out. Okay, let's see.
Oh man. Either way,
That's the one I watched.
which one?
The Magic Begins.
Yeah.
Is that the Chinese one?
No.
Oh yeah, that's the fucked up one.
Huh?
That's
No, I
fuck-
mean that is the Chinese one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the other one's The other one's more fucked up.
Really?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Was he? Really?
Yeah, the Korean one.
Oh god. Talk to me about it. I want to know.
I don't know if I can. I don't know how to.
Dragon Ball. Son Goku fights. Son Goku wins.
Yes, that's it.
Really? I have not seen this. Is this accurate?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, which
The little
looks
fucking
okay.
stuffed boar?
Yeah, it's but
Look at this shit. Hold on.
yeah. It is straight up a Poir plushie. But when he first pops up,
Oh, that's fucking
when
great.
he first pops up, Poir is smoking a cigarette.
I see it.
Yes.
What? Oh, I'm watching this shit. Where's it streaming?
I don't think it is. You
Fuck.
gotta find it.
This?
Yeah, the
What?
oolong is just a dude in a oolong mask.
Oh my god.
They have turtle. Turtle throws hands. It's a dude in a turtle suit. But the turtle actually kind of looks good. Surprisingly, the turtle actually kind of looks right.
This looks like it's 10 times better than Evolution.
It is.
That's so sad. Oh, I'm watching this shit. This is happening.
That's what I said, man. The Korean one is batshit insane.
Is this Goku?
Yeah.
He's got Hahachi hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious, guys. Look at this shit. That's Goku. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you, James.
You're very much welcome.
Merry Christmas to me. This is such a good present. Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
It is messed up.
How bad?
Yeah. There are parts in that where I think you will be shocked with how good they did on some of the special effects stuff. Like all of the Nimbus writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly pretty good.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
But the oolong is literally just a dude in a oolong
I
mask.
saw that with the big fucking little fucking helmet.
When they straight up, I mean, they did the stuff right, you know, where they give him diarrhea and he's over there just pretending to shit in a hole in the oolong mask for a long time with all the horrible. Is
it dubbed or sub?
I don't think there is a dub.
I'd rather fucking overdub that one than.
I'll do all of it. I don't care. I'll do all of it. It is. I mean, you saw the Yamcha outfit. I mean, it looks.
Oh, it doesn't look great. It doesn't.
It is literally just a plushie of Poir.
I'm loving the Poir plushie. That was amazing.
I'm just glad you saw the cigarette.
I seen it. Yeah, I'm streaming this. I'm gonna find it.
Might be on YouTube.
Probably. You know, my favorite little YouTube movie is, and you watched it, The Kung Fury.
Yes.
I love that movie. And it's funny because, like, there's so many good, like, stupid, cheesy things in it.
I just love the arcade machines flipping people off and stuff.
That's beautiful. My favorite thing is when he goes back in time and there's fucking, like, dinosaurs with, like, laser beams on their heads and shit. And then a girl shows up and he's like, "What year is it?" And she tells him, he goes, "Huh, that explains the laser raptors." It's like, really? Does it? That, okay.
You know, wasn't there like a cop on the police force too, like the dinosaur cop?
Triceracop. Triceracop.
That's right.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I loved it. I like.
Took me forever to watch it, but once I did, I was just after I got like 5 minutes in, I was just.
The dude was fucking struck by lightning and bitten by a cobra at the same time, and that gave him his powers. But no, yeah, the arcade was like flipping everybody off, and then like picked up that fucking dog and flipped it off. It's fucking good, so good.
Yes, everybody watch Kung Fury.
Yes, you will not be disappointed unless you are, in which case
watch it again.
Do it again. But no, yeah. Have you seen any like new good movies lately?
Oh. No, not really. I mean, like I said, I went and seen Sonic. That was about it.
Sonic. I haven't really watched any new stuff lately. I've been just like binging old shit. We've been watching Once Upon a Time for I think this is like the third run through.
I've been finally trying to make it through Game of Thrones. I'm like 5 seasons in.
I've still not seen one episode of GOT.
It's better than I want to give it credit for.
Really?
Yeah. It is.
I've never been into that, like, medieval stuff.
I know.
I mean, I know that you are. You love your dragons.
They got dragons.
He's got dragons. But no. I mean, I've heard, everybody's talked about it for a long fucking time.
And lots of boobies.
That's one thing I've heard. I've heard that there's a lot of nudity.
Boobies.
All right, so have you seen Shameless?
I'm not sure.
The show?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay. So my question was going to be, compared to Shameless, how much nudity is there?
Oh.
Now I'm going to say, you need to watch Shameless. And no, not for the nudity.
Well, hold on. I should probably take notes. Let me sharpen another pencil.
Damn it, James. No, so Shameless is essentially, a big family of siblings that are poor and that are highly dysfunctional, living in a house together, and their mom's out of the picture. Their dad is just a fucking drunk that is rarely home, and when he is, he's usually just passed out on the floor. But the dad is played by the guy that plays the shoveler from Mystery Men.
The shoveler!
And, like, the oldest sibling is the girl that plays Bulma in Evolution.
The shoveler!
And the girl who plays Bulma, her main boyfriend in the show is the guy that played Goku in Evolution. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
And he's a car thief.
The shoveler!
The shoveler. Dude, it's a great show. It's fucked up and it's hilarious, but it's great.
Well, like I said, I can't compare that, but I know that it's rare to have an episode without at least one boob.
One boob?
At least. I mean, but most of the time, if there's nudity, there's like, there might be like at a brothel, so there's like lots of like boobs and naked everywhere.
Oh dear God.
And it's nice.
Oh good Lord. That's funny.
Nice.
Boobs.
Boobs.
This episode was not
The
brought to you by
shoveler.
boobs. Or the shoveler. We want your shovels and your money.
And your boobs.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting on it. It's so funny.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't really been watching any movies per se. Most of my downtime, I've been putting into that new Indiana Jones game.
No. I heard about that.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's good.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I saw like a thumbnail and I thought it was like a new movie or something. I was like, what? And then it was like, oh, it's a game. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot slower than I initially thought, but when you really think about like Indiana Jones, they're pretty slow things, and then it just gets to action, and then it's all crazy. But I mean,
Boulders.
yeah. But no, it's good. I'm enjoying it. And like Troy Baker does a really good young Harrison Ford, so there have only been like maybe 2 lines in the like probably the 10 or 15 hours or so I put into it.
No shit.
Where it didn't sound like Indy.
Harrison Ford. That's cool. Oh, Harrison Ford was a good actor. He's still alive, right?
He's a funny man.
He is funny.
Yeah. I liked his supermarket joke. His funny joke.
It's a supermarket joke.
You haven't heard his supermarket joke?
Clearly not. What is it? Is it funny?
Let me try to remember.
I'm gonna laugh. Hello, people.
I'm trying to remember how the punchline goes, because if I don't get that right, the whole thing's
gonna fall apart. Mm-hmm. Switches.
not even a shovel will fix it.
Ah, the shoveler.
What's the bees?
You can't. The bees. you can't just like bring up. I got a joke for you, and then now
I didn't say I had a joke for you. I said he had a joke, and it was a funny joke.
We're just sitting in silence, uncomfortably.
That wasn't silence.
The bees.
Yeah, exactly. That's not silence.
But it was quiet there for like a good solid 10 minutes.
There's something that you should watch.
Okay, it's not pornography, right?
There's something else you should watch.
All right, what is it?
There's a show on Prime.
Okay.
And it's called it's by Tim Miller, and it's called Secret Level.
Secret Level. Okay.
What Secret Level is it's kind of like an anthology show.
Is it a secret? Secret.
It's kind of like an anthology show.
All right.
So each episode is different, has nothing to do with the other episodes. But each episode is based off of like a different video game.
Okay.
But they're all like, each episode it's like a CG animated, but it's done highly detailed. And they got a bunch of celebrities to come in and do stuff for them.
Cool.
And some of them are like weird, crazy takes on stuff. Like, it's gonna sound, the Pac-Man episode was awesome.
Was it like a big evil?
I don't even know how to describe it.
Is it like a
without
monster?
telling you the whole. More or less, but it's
nice.
Weird.
Okay.
Each episode's only like 7 minutes or so.
Okay.
So they're really short. But I mean, I'm not saying watch all of them, but there are certain ones you should watch.
Okay.
Like that one's good. They have an episode on there. I'd have to remember the name of which episode it is, but the main character is voiced by Arnold.
Really?
And it's funny.
Oh my God. What video game are they doing?
I don't remember the name
Is
of it.
it
I'd have to
Paper
look.
Boy?
No.
I just do a paper. Fuck you now.
No,
That'd be
but
funny.
it kind of has. It's kind of got an Edge of Tomorrow vibe to it.
Oh, nice. Okay. EOT. They just came out with a 2, didn't they?
Not that I was aware of.
Are you sure?
I'm sure that I wasn't aware if they did.
I believe they did. I could be wrong.
But if it says anything, like I made my girlfriend watch that Pac-Man episode. But I had stopped it.
Oh, I thought we were talking about a video game.
No.
But yeah, no, there is an Edge of Tomorrow too.
No.
Yeah. It is still in development. So yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
But anyway, this was I didn't tell her it was Pac-Man. I started it right after the title card. And I made her watch it. And like I said, that whole episode was like maybe 8 minutes.
Okay.
And she got like 6.5 minutes in before she just went, "Is this fucking Pac-Man?"
That's funny. Is it bad?
What do you mean?
Like just like like bad, not like
Oh no,
what?
you're a cat.
Oh fuck shit.
I'm not a cat.
Technical difficulties.
You're a cat. Oh no, waiting for connection.
Okay, hang on. We can fix that.
See, I'm good.
Okay.
You go meow. Ah,
Technical difficulties.
that's right. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so
But I mean, what I don't understand what you're asking.
like when I say bad, like is he all monstrous and shit, and like is it like horror-esque?
I mean, there may be a little bit of a horror aspect to it.
That's
but
cool. Okay.
It's weird, but it was cool.
Weird but cool.
Yeah.
There's a dog.
You want me to open the door?
Yeah, I can hear it. Come on, buddy. Give me, buddy. Cooper. But anyways. Alright, so it's called Secret Level.
Yes. And I'm not, by no
a
means am I
secret.
saying watch all of them.
It's a
Because I haven't even watched all of them.
Because it's a secret.
But,
It's a secret.
like, I watched.
Dragons.
There is a D&D one, but I didn't watch that
Johnny
one.
Vans. Johnny Minivans.
But, like I said, I watched the Arnold episode. I watched the Pac-Man one.
He believes in them.
I watched the Mega Man.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a Mega Man episode.
Is it really?
The only thing
like Mega Man.
the only thing sucked about it was I was like, they did such a good job on it that I was like, I wish this was longer.
No
I
shit.
need more of this. If they did a full movie like that, I would watch it.
Really?
In the Mega Man?
Okay.
Yes, I
I'll
would.
have to check it out. He's after the beaver.
I see.
Okay.
He said, "That's my daddy."
Stop it! I'm not a beaver. Oh man. No man. Alright. Okay, well, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch, stop it! Put the poor thing down. Put the poor beaver down. We don't look alike.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Welcome everybody to the Rhythm and Roll podcast. My name is Dolph.
Son of a bitch! I knew that was going to happen at some point. I had a feeling. Okay. So, I will check out Secret Level
I'm supposed to watch Shameless.
and Violent Night.
Mm-hmm.
And I might check out Game of Thrones.
And Korean Dragon Ball.
Oh, no, that's happening tonight. That's 100% happening tonight. That's like before bed. Like I'm gonna take my night medicine and pop that on and just see what happens. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, it was the Chinese one that I watched, and I was like the whole time going, "What the fuck is this?"
You see Pilaf in that one. Not Garlic Jr. Pilaf.
All right. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's fantastic.
It's surprising how much they actually followed. In a weird way. I mean, it's definitely more accurate than Evolution.
Son Goku fights. Son Goku wins. So, interesting title. Accurate title. It's usually how it goes.
Can't wait I can't wait till you see Turtle.
God. And he fights.
Yes, he does.
That's hilarious.
Not well, but I mean, Turtle's got hands.
Well, he fought in Z.
I know.
Do you?
Well, I don't know if I remember him fighting in Z unless we're talking about the movies.
We are not talking about the movies.
We're talking about Garlic Jr.?
Yes. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He did technically fight.
Yeah. Yeah, Turtle's badass.
Oh, you don't
mess with the turtle.
the turtle. Why is the turtle Russian? What the fuck? I'm a turtle.
We went back to it for some reason.
I will kick your ass and drink my absolute vodka.
For some reason, before this podcast started, everything we were saying was very Russian.
It was very Russian.
Very.
Yes. I don't understand why.
I don't know why either.
We do this every once in a while. Not always with Russia, but
And sometimes it gets stuck and it's hard to
yes.
stop.
It's always some sort of accent.
Stop.
You stop.
You stop.
I am wearing red, you know.
Stop.
Stop. Toilet paper.
Green means go.
And red means shut the fuck up.
Right.
That was funny. Good lord. No, beaver noises. Beaver noises, beaver noises, beaver noises.
See? I told you. I told you.
You didn't say shit.
You're over there making beaver noises.
I can't do it.
I'm all zoomed in. You're like way far away.
I'm sorry, Cooper.
You are. Look at me. I'm like here, and you're like, I'm back here.
What? I got frozen. There I am. Is this better? Here, hold on.
Technical difficulties.
There. How's that? Is that better? Look at me. Look at me. I got a microphone above my head. See, I don't like that.
That's it. Well, see, this comes in handy. Because now, when I'm looking up to talk to the microphone, I can be looking at the sky so I can see the dragons.
The dragons.
The dragons.
He can see. He's seen them.
Driving vans.
Shit. That's so funny.
So, you got any New Year's resolutions? I pushed the bad button. Something bad happened.
Oh my god.
Help it. Fix it. Do it now. Oh my god, help. Something bad happened. Why did you do it?
You did it. Says
you. Can I push the button? Oh, I did it. Oh no.
Yeah, I have
Technical difficulty.
I have one New Year's resolution. That our episodes go more smoothly. Going further.
I don't know. I find it amusing.
We need to hire somebody.
That we do. That's more reliable than Terry.
Shit.
Or Jerry.
Or Larry.
Or Barry.
Or Mary.
Damn it. Or Perry.
Or Harry.
Or Gary.
Ah. Or Carrie.
Damn it! That was mine.
Yeah, I did it!
Or a fairy.
I thought about that out.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like...
I also thought about doing dairy.
Dairy?
Like Maine.
Dairy, Maine?
No.
What's that?
Where all this crazy Stephen King stuff happens.
Dairy?
Like It and all those other places. They always take place in Derry, Maine.
Is that a real place?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we should found it. I hereby deem this Dairy.
Carrie with a K.
Son of a bitch. That shouldn't count.
No.
All right.
That's okay.
No. Hold on.
I've been going through the alphabet. I think we're done.
Sherry.
Sherry?
Sherry. Your move, sir.
I think you've won.
I have defeated you. Beaver fights. Beaver wins. Beaver noises. What did you do on that side of the screen?
I have no idea.
You did things. Why, James? Tell me why.
I burped.
You did burp. All right.
There's a VCR over there.
There is a VCR. I need to test that.
I need to test it. That's an expensive piece of machinery.
Nowadays, yeah.
Seriously.
They sell for like $200 on the internet.
Or like $6 at Goodwill.
I hope it works.
Me too.
I got a feeling the heads are bad.
Let's hope not.
I hope not too.
We can always clean heads. As long as they're...
Not shot.
Don't shoot them.
I won't shoot them. I'll prosecute them.
I hope they're okay.
They should be alright. Looks like it's clean. I mean, it looks nice.
It does.
But yeah, I'll test that out. I'll probably take it downstairs and hook it up. That is where the tapes are. VHS. So I have a suggestion.
Okay.
My suggestion.
Did you keep your distance?
That's what son of a bitch. That's what I was gonna say. Right now I'm dangerous.
Beaver noise, beaver noise.
I pack a chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw.
Why you get to focus on my ass?
Beaver noises. But no. Good Lord.
I'm so glad that pencil sharpener worked out right.
I could not believe that happened. It's the last thing that I expected. No, pencils, paper. Like he brought pencils and paper. Well, I need to sharpen the pencils. Fucking beavers.
Oh, that was great though.
It was funny. It was very unexpected. Well,
Yay.
do you have anything else?
I
I can't think of anything else. So it's fun.
think.
I think Terry just left.
Oh,
That son of a...
you came over and seen my toys earlier.
I did, man. You got so many fucking Funkos. And I'm really jealous of that Twisted Metal Black. I want it.
Why?
I just want it.
That's the only actual graded game I have, but I thought it was cool.
I love Twisted Metal Black, dude.
Yeah.
Loved that game.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I have that where we could play that on my 5 at any point.
Oh my God.
I mean, I know I had 2 on there, but I'm pretty sure I got black also.
2 is great. I love 2. Does 2 look good? Like, did they redo the graphics at all? Or
No, it's 2.
it's still all pixely and...
It is 2.
All right.
If anything, it might look worse on modern
What the fuck?
because of modern TVs.
Oh my God.
Man, you got to understand. You go back and you're used to seeing like stuff at 240 and stuff with all the scan lines and everything that used to be. You could hide a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You look at all HD now where everything's clear and it's like
Yeah.
it's worse.
That's funny.
Like go back and like play some Jet Moto.
Fucking Jet
I got Jet Moto in there.
I know, I saw it. Oh, man. All right, now I want to play some Twisted Metal too, but I definitely want to play some Black. You know, it was the very first time I ever heard Paint It Black.
Me too.
Really?
Me too.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's surprising, isn't it?
I think so.
It's very surprising.
But I think it's funny that both of us were the same way.
Yeah.
Because we listen to all kinds of music. There's no reason why that should have been the first time.
Yeah, like, absolutely. I mean, like, especially, like, you know, you were living with your parents at the time, and, you know, they had all kinds of classic rock and shit they listened to. You know, my dad
Yeah, I was going
listened
to say,
to
and your
fucking-
dad, too.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, there's no fucking reason that should have been the first time we heard that song.
I remember, like, playing that, and it started playing, and Mom was like, yeah. And
I remember coming over there and playing it with you guys, and I heard that song. I'm like, this song is awesome. It's like, I'm loving this. I was obsessed with that song for like a month.
yeah, just, I don't know. I'm wanting to think that game helped bring that back to the limelight, you know, kind of like how Wayne's World did for Bohemian Rhapsody.
That could be, yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody is a great song too, though.
Yeah, but that was the thing. It was like it happened a long time ago, and
It was dying down.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Wayne's World came out, and the headbanging in the car, and then all of a sudden it got back on the charts.
Yeah. It's a great song.
Bohemian Black.
Bohemian Black?
Ain't it Bohemian?
Paint It Bohemian. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but either way, like I said, you got... Yeah, he came over. I got, in my living room, I have a crap load of, like, pops up on shelves over the walls. But I brought out my totes full of my expensive ones, like my autographed ones and stuff.
Yeah, I really like the winged Goku, and I really like that Vegeta.
The Vegeta's cool.
The Vegeta was really cool too, just because it got both of them on there. But
I like the driving Piccolo.
yeah, that was good. I like the Majin Buu too. I do.
But that, and then all the old Nintendo games and stuff.
Yeah,
I was happy.
that's very cool.
Like I said, I plan on holding on to that as long as possible, and then that being my,
Retirement.
well, maybe not quite retirement, but I mean that's
That's a chunk, dude.
that was the point.
Especially if you wait like 20, 30 years. That's gonna be a nice big chunk.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but like, you know, I have that Hogan, and I'm going, that's worth a chunk as it is.
Yeah.
But that man's old right now.
Oh man.
Afterwards, that thing's gonna be worth some money.
Yeah. Yeah, things tend to go up when that happens.
Yeah. It was like, if I can get down to Florida and get down to like his beat shop and get him to sign that.
That'd be cool.
I found one of those particular ones that actually has his signature on it, and they're like $1,500.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
He'll charge me a couple hundred to sign it, though.
Be worth it.
In the long run, yeah, it'd be a good investment.
Like, sign this, Terry. His name is Terry, isn't it?
It is.
That's beautiful. Fucking Terry.
That man can play bass.
Can he really?
Yeah, before he was a wrestler, he was in bands.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a bass player.
No shit.
If you go back and look at like the first if you go back and look at the now you know how he is though. I mean he lies a bunch.
Yeah, he does.
Like there was something that said like he tried out for Metallica and they told him he was too good.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff like that. But
I can see James Hetfield. You're too fucking metal, man.
yeah, there's only one person that I know of that tried out for Metallica and they went, I don't think you. Yeah, he was too good for Metallica.
Who?
Les Claypool.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can see that.
But that was like right after Cliff died, if I remember right.
Shit.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, on that first WWF album that they did way back in like the 80s or whatever.
You're not supposed to say WWF.
It was F at the time.
Not supposed to say
He was playing bass on that and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, he can play. He's not bad.
No shit. Okay. That was one of my something news that I've learned today. I've learned a lot of cool things today.
Have you ever heard Randy Savage's rap album?
No.
He has one.
Oh my God.
He has got some Hogan diss tracks on it and stuff.
That's funny.
But I'm serious. It's like an actual rap album.
Is he good?
Not horrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
You didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
I know that Jericho has a band called Fozzy. That's very overrated.
This is the thing. As far as the recordings go, and like music videos and stuff like that, Fozzy's great.
They're okay.
But I have watched him on TV at least do a bunch of live performances.
Are they awful?
And I actually saw them at Louder Than Life.
Really?
Live.
They were there?
Yes.
Oh.
And the band's good.
Does he suck?
He kind of sucks live.
I could see it.
It was possible maybe they just didn't have his mic loud enough, but I had the feeling that he was just like, he knew that if he was that loud, people would be able to hear that he wasn't that good, because what you could hear was not that good.
That's funny. Yeah, like I said, they're okay. I've never... DW goes on and on about them every once in a while. Like when we start talking about music, he'll be like, "Oh man, Fozzy, man, I like Fozzy." Like, no, dude, no.
It's weird. The coolest thing that I have about Fozzy isn't even really about Fozzy that much, other than they have one song where their music video, the entire music video is them riding the voyage at Holiday World.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's pretty cool, but that's
cool.
that's the
That's
coolest
metal.
thing.
That's metal.
Yeah, it's like the whole music video is them riding a roller coaster.
That's funny.
It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Throwing a guitar off the hill, and
That's not cool.
it was kind of cool.
That's not cool.
I don't like... Okay.
What?
I spit in the face.
People who don't want to be
Oh,
cool.
not cool.
I love Carlito.
Yeah. But, I mean, that was a kind of cool thing, but I've always been one of those people who gets upset when people start smashing instruments.
It's ridiculous.
It hurts. Almost
It
every time it
does.
hurts,
It really
especially if
does.
it's a good guitar and everything.
I don't even care if it's not a good guitar. Like I feel like the only time it's acceptable to smash a guitar is if it's already broken beyond repair.
Yeah, I mean, if it was good enough for you to play the show with,
No,
then don't smash it.
absolutely not.
You give it to somebody if you don't want it.
Yeah, it's one of the most ridiculous things that, you know, like rock and roll has. I don't know. Well, what's the word I'm looking for?
You know, the funny thing about it is, you know, we play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a problem with people smashing guitars.
Just yeah.
I have no problem with people destroying drum sets.
I don't think I would have a problem with that either.
Isn't that kind of funny?
But I'd have a problem. I don't really play bass, but I'd be upset about that.
Mm-hmm. But like I've watched people like set drum sets on fire at the end of the show, and I'm like, that's cool, it's on fire.
I get pissed off when I see people drop microphones.
Yes.
That really pisses me off. I think I'd be upset if somebody broke a keyboard. Do drums just suck? Are drums like secretly the worst instrument?
I think we might be onto something.
People watching and listening, like throw some comments down whenever you watch this, and like tell us how you feel about drums and if you'd be okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love drums. Drums are an integral part of a lot of music. I really like drums. I just got no problem if you, like, you know, burn them and destroy them afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think I care either.
But yeah, almost
Doesn't
any
give
other
a
kind
fuck.
of musical instrument, it's bad.
Yeah, like I'd be mad if somebody broke a saxophone.
Yeah.
I really would be.
Or a flute.
Yeah.
But I don't give a shit about the drums.
I think drums suck.
Isn't that? It's a weird realization, isn't it?
That is really strange. Holy shit. Huh. I mean, like, if you think about it, dude, like, because almost anything can be like digitally created when it comes to music.
That is very much true.
But when it comes to like guitar riffs and solos and bass riffs and solos, you know, like I've never heard digital sound good. I've heard digital and be like, okay, yeah, that's good.
But I have heard some digital drums that were good.
Yes. I don't think drummers fucking matter either. I think you could have like a
There
fucking...
are actually a good amount of bands that don't have drummers. They just have like
a
drum machines.
Yeah, like, because it's fucking... I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say it. So, drummers have talent.
Yeah, I mean, there's people like, you know, like Danny Carey.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I have tried to play the drums.
Phil Collins.
I can keep a very, very basic beat, but I can't do all that intricate shit. It's hard to do. It takes talent. But
I think that if I could get my foot moving at different timing than my hands, I'd be good. Because my hands, I can get some good timings and good sounding stuff. I just cannot get... And I can do the same thing with my foot, but I cannot get them at the same time.
Let me ask you a question, James. Do you give a fuck about accordion on a regular, just in general?
What do you mean by do I care about it?
Do you care about accordion? Like, would you like want to listen to polka?
Not unless it's like Weird Al.
Right, okay. There's a song called Come With Me Now by the Congas. You know what I'm talking about? That Come With Me Now.
That sounds familiar.
Well, okay. It's a rock song.
Okay.
That for some reason, in the bridge line, there's a fucking accordion solo.
Okay.
It's out of place, but it's badass. And I think it's cool.
Look, you're talking to somebody who, like, regardless of all the rock and stuff, I love Blues Traveler.
I get you.
And that guy, like, you don't think harmonica is an awesome thing for
Yes, it is.
Harmonica's awesome.
It is.
And that motherfucker, I mean, he's practically doing guitar solo sounds with a harmonica, and it's good.
Well,
I mean,
this is
and that's not even talking about all the old people like Charlie Musselwhite and all those people.
Yeah. So here I'm talking about an accordion solo. Now we're talking about harmonica solos. So, like, musical instrument solos in the middle of a song are cool. They just are. But do you really give a fuck about drum solos?
Occasionally.
Really? Like,
Well, this
when?
is okay. I'm gonna tell you this. 2 times have I seen Godsmack live. Okay, and I'm by no means the biggest Godsmack fan, but
People that can't sing.
he got a lot better.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he heard a lot of the stuff, and actually I heard he got coaching and stuff. He sounds a lot better.
Okay.
But besides that, I'm not the biggest Godsmack fan, but they put on a good live show.
Okay.
And in both of them that I've been to, when they get about halfway through the show, they pull out a second drum set. And then their drummer and the lead singer, because their lead singer wanted to be the drummer for the band when they first started,
No shit.
have a drum battle that lasts like 20 minutes.
That's kind of neat.
And it is good. It is highly entertaining, and it is good.
But see, that's a little different than what I was talking about. Drum battles are one thing, but like if you're listening to a song and all of a sudden it cuts to a fucking drum solo, like now that we're talking about this, like I get kind of bored with drum solos.
It depends on how long they are and how pretentious they seem. Because sometimes they seem awful pretentious.
Yeah, like you're doing way too fucking much.
Of course, there's a lot of times guitar solos do that too. There's a lot of people that think that they have to be like these super intricate things, and sometimes some of the best solos are really, really simple.
Really simple, yeah. No, I agree. You know what bothers me about like talking about pretentious guitar players, people that call themselves guitarists. I don't know why that's always bothered me. Like anytime I meet someone that plays guitar, if someone says I'm a guitar player or I play guitar, I'm like, all right, cool. I can fuck with you. You're cool. But anytime someone goes, I'm a guitarist, I'm just like, you're a douche. You're a fucking douche. It's a good gauge.
It's funny. Most of the time when people start going, oh, you play? Me?
You say bassist, don't you?
Yes and no. What I say is, I consider myself this is funny.
A master bassist?
I consider myself I said a passable rhythm guitarist, but I consider myself a master bassist. But it's funny because, you know, hey. But you know, this is the weird thing. You know, you can say you don't like that, and I understand it too. But at the same time, you know me.
I do.
And you know that when it comes to that, I you know, the master bassist thing, I say that as a joke.
It's funny, yeah.
I say that as a joke. But when it comes to my ability, when it comes to playing, I think I'm more humble than anything for the most part. I don't brag about the stuff I can do or not do, you know, and I'm always nervous when I'm playing, you know, I don't like playing in front of people, even though, you know, well, you know, if I'm in a band setting, that's different. But,
yeah.
So it's different. I'm not like one of those people that just like, you know, oozes confidence when it comes to, I can play anything. So.
Dude, so my daughter, right? She, when we were living in the first house in New Albany, she was, I want to say 15, give or take. Yeah. And she got a boyfriend, and she was like, he wants to come over and meet you guys and like have dinner and stuff. I was like, okay, cool, fine. So he comes over, and I got to give him a little bit of credit. Like, he showed up in a pair of like khaki pants and a button-up shirt with a tie, a little clip-on tie.
That sounds pretentious.
That's what I thought at first, but then I was like, you know what? He's just trying. But then we sat down, we were eating dinner, and, well, we sat down, we were going to order a pizza or order McDonald's or something, depending on what the kids wanted. I'm like, all right, so dude, like, what's your favorite food? Like, what do you want to eat? He goes, my favorite food? I was like, yeah. He goes, my favorite food is salted squid calamari.
Why wouldn't you just say calamari?
Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, what's your favorite thing at McDonald's? 'Cause that's what we're getting. So, well, I guess I like chicken nuggets, I guess. It's like, all right.
But I prefer the booties.
But, so I'm getting like really, really douchey vibes from this kid. And we get done eating, we go to the living room, and my guitar is sitting in the corner and goes, who plays guitar? And I was like, I do. He goes, do you mind if I play it? And I'm like, do you play? He goes, yeah, I can play. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. The first thing this kid did, and I just want to point this out there, because there's nothing hard about what he did. There's not. Anybody who can play guitar or bass can do this. It's a showman thing. It's not a talent thing.
What, do you like make sure it was in tune or something?
No, he picked it up, put it behind his head, and began playing like a very simple riff. But doing it like behind his back, you know? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
To which my wife and daughter were like, oh, you're good. You're good. And the whole time I was sitting there going, you're a fucking douche. You are a fucking piece of trash. It's like, maybe that shouldn't have bothered me, but it did. It's like, so you were, at first I thought you were just trying to like impress people, but like, you're just like showing off and just trying to be impressive.
And not even being impressive with it.
Right.
But to people who aren't used to it,
yeah,
it would seem impressive.
But I mean, like, would that bother you at all? Like, would
yes.
Okay, thank you. I thought I was just like an asshole. Or
yeah,
something.
then I would like say, "Oh, that was pretty good. Here, let me see that." And then I would do something that knocked his shit out of the water.
I did that, and he didn't play anymore.
What did he say? He's like, "Oh, you're pretty good."
Yeah, he's like, you've probably been playing for a long time, haven't you? I was like, here and there. And then his dad bought him a fucking Gretsch for his birthday.
Really?
Yeah, he brought it over. He's like, look what I got, look what I got. I was like, you little piece of shit. That didn't last long.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, people like trying to look like they're better guitarists than they are by buying like fucking Martins and Taylors and shit.
Yeah, fucking
pretentious assholes.
I mean, Martins are okay.
Yeah, you always overpay for them, though.
That's true. That's so funny. I love your Martin. I do.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. I really love that guitar. That sounds pretty.
And don't get me wrong, I like the Taylor too. But
Well, Taylor's a 12, though. It's a different... when you need a 12,
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you know, when you just want a guitar, yeah, I'm going to grab that Martin.
Yeah. It sounds so good.
It does. It rings so pretty.
It does.
Even like Vince, when he picked it up, he was like, ooh.
Yeah. Excuse me. Man.
This podcast was also not brought to you by the blue NOS.
The blue can.
The blue one.
Son of a bitch. Damn Beavers. Damn Beavers!
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that worked out.
It's alright. Next episode, James, I got you.
That's okay.
Matter of fact, I gotta check on something real quick.
We're dragons.
Fellows of Richmond.
Wow.
What? What? The fuck? That is ridiculous.
What is ridiculous?
Oh,
Why?
hey, I remember those. That's cool. Son of a bitch. Well, this ain't happening, but
Yeah, they're expensive.
that's ridiculous.
That's even a newer model.
You know what's funny though? Like I typed in that,
Like
and
I said, that's the newer model. They have the old ones are more expensive.
this also popped up. It's a storytelling dragon.
Oh. And not nearly as creepy.
Son of a bitch. Yeah,
Yeah, vintage Teddy Ruxpins are like, like $1,200.
that's some bullshit.
Some of them.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I just went to eBay.
Yep. Mr. Buckets are relatively cheap. What? What was that?
Stupid Mr. Bucket. I won't say it too loud. He'll come get me.
Mr. Bucket.
The fuck is that?
Bunch of balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Yeah, what about it?
I don't remember that.
Out of my mouth, they will pop.
That's
I'm
creepy
Mr.
as hell.
Bucket.
Not cool.
Run, Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun.
Oh, stop it. It's not cool. Alright, yeah, no. Next episode, there's going to be something here. I don't know what it'll be yet. It'll probably be a dragon. Because they're real.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go out there and explore the world, find a real dragon just to bring here and troll you with it.
That's funny. So we've determined that drums suck.
Yeah. Apparently.
And you never knew that.
Never knew it. Till today. So drums suck.
I wonder if drummers have a problem with people destroying drums, but they don't care about guitars.
I want to check something real quick, actually. Dude, drums suck. Why are drum solos so boring? Why do so many drummers suck? Why do you suck? Okay. Either way, I'll do a deep dive later. But yeah.
You know what the weird thing about drums is, though?
What?
the technicality really involved in drums.
You know,
Like, you can get two drummers that play the exact same drum line, but there can be so much difference in the way that they sound.
yeah, it has a lot to do with like the intensity that the drums are being hit, and
Not just that, but even like the millisecond
yeah, timing.
on timing. Because, like, as an example, there are some people that I've watched. Okay, like, I was watching videos of Michael Jackson's old drummer, the Sugarfoot guy. And that dude is amazing. But the weird thing is, he doesn't do hardly anything complex, but he's practically, it's almost like a metronome. Like, that guy is, everything is spot on. And, you know, he's got cymbals back here behind him on each side. So he's just playing, and then he's like, and he hits those and starts
That's
going.
cool.
But you watch him, and everything is so effortless. And there's some people you can go reading through comments, and you can tell there's some people going, he's not doing anything complicated, and he's not doing this. That man is on it.
So you know who Unknown Henson is, right? Yes.
I walked him to the stage.
Yeah. So, do you remember? Were you there? Yeah, you had to be there when he was playing. Do you remember him doing the whole like he was playing like his like rock blues stuff, and then he said something about people tell you that that heavy metal and that rock and roll and what I do is really not playing guitar and it's all simple and shit. And he's like, anybody can do this shit. And he busted out.
Yeah, he
like
started shredding.
Yeah. And he was just fucking wicked. He's like, but that ain't music. That's just nonsense. That's just noise. I was like, because I liked him before that.
Well, yeah.
But when he did that, I was like, this man just fucking knows his way around this guitar. Like, you could tell.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
it's the same concept. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how complex something is.
Yeah.
It's the timing and the effort and everything put into it. Like,
Yeah.
that man's like I said, that dude I'm talking about, he's like a machine, man.
It's like he plays like he breathes.
Yeah.
It's just complete, almost automatic.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. And people are going like, well, he's not doing anything complicated. And it's like, bitch,
That don't mean anything.
Play that and tell me and show me that you can make it sound half as good as what he just did.
Yeah.
Because you can't. I'm sorry, you can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that stands to reason. Oh, I'm tired.
You look tired.
I'm extremely tired.
No.
Luckily, I have NOS.
The blue can.
Sponsor me, damn it.
Was there anything else that we can think of?
I can't think of anything.
I mean,
offhand.
technically, we thought we were done, and then we went on this whole tangent about music.
Yeah. That makes me think that we should have a music episode. Like, talking about music. Maybe play it a little bit, but...
I think we talked about that before, and then we just didn't do it.
But we need to. I think we need to.
Have you ever seen, like, the James Hetfield acoustic set where he's playing, like, Turn the Page with Billy Joe?
No. Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking cool.
I think you'd like it a lot.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
You know, I mean, when I don't think of James and think of an acoustic,
No.
but he's got like a whole set. But I mean, that particular thing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check that out. That sounds very interesting.
We should do that immediately once we turn this off, and then I'll leave.
Well, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
This has been another episode
Of the Ring of a Road podcast.
with Dolph and James.
That's right.
That is right. Don't be a Nazi, James.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm James.
I'm Dolph.
Yes, I am.
Shut up! Don't be a Nazi.
Do not be a Nazi.